MC, 2022 has been one interesting year so far, hasn't it?
Oh shit! Yes, sir, it have, bro.
What's going on, YouTube family? It's the guy Jordan Live, and we got a special one in the building.
Woo.
First of all, we got the brother in the house, the OG in the house. Please introduce yourself.
Hey man, MC the shiznit, aka MC the shit.
Okay.
You did? AKA MC the chef, aka Uncle Slick. You know what I'm talking about? AKA first black croc hunter.
Uncle Slick, I like that. That's a whole skit in itself. I might got an idea for you.
Oh shit!
Uncle Slick. That's a good one right there.
Now, you ain't seen Uncle Slick yet. You ain't met Uncle Slick, Jordan.
Oh man, some of those but wait a minute, some of the funny videos, I thought, you know what I'm saying? I thought you brought up Uncle Slick on the funny ones you've been doing. The funny
I think I might have bought 10. You ain't seen them yet though. At least you dug in the barrel of my videos. He on some of my old ones.
Say no more. There we go. What's going on, everybody? Man, this is your guy Jordan Live. It's your boy MC the Shiznit, and we are here for the 2022 check-in. Check-in. I don't know if you guys have seen our 2021 post, show wrapping up 2021. We did it in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. And we felt like 2022 deserved a little bit of a check-in. It deserved a little, report card, if you may. So we're here to talk about some of the things that has happened in 2022. We could get into the tragedies, but also the good things that's happened in 2022. Some of the shocking things that's happened in 2022. Of course, the Buford of the year so far.
Oh shit! Well, the year
so far.
Okay.
Ain't over. We halfway there. So far, there's some Bufords we got to talk about. Anyway, man, MC the Shiznit, man, how your Friday night going on, man?
Man, I had a wonderful day, man.
That's what's up.
Wonderful.
That's what's up.
I can't complain, brother.
That's what's up. I ain't gonna lie, I can't complain. That's a little reason why I got this cup in my hand right now.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Ooh.
I'm supposed to be smelling the fresh breeze of the sea, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. In the building again, 2022 check-in, and we're gonna talk about some things 2022. Some of the most shocking things, some of the good things, and since from the beginning we've been talking about hip hop and music on this channel, I thought it would be appropriate if we talked about our favorite music so far in 2022.
Yes, sir.
MC, if you would like, I could go first. If you have any 2022 picks, I can go first if you like on this one.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have you go first on that one.
All right. I can definitely go first on this one. This is what I like about recording. We can go ahead and edit some of this shit out.
Right here. Right.
Hold on, right here. Let me go ahead and get to it. This right here. Again, MC, feel free to do this, by the way, if you need be.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna be honest with you, MC. My 2022 pick, I'm gonna be honest with you. We've seen the video so far. It was a strong video. It was a powerful video. It was one of the best videos of the year so far. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about Mr. Kendrick Lamar with his new album.
Oh man.
It's called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. It was a big album. It was one of those albums that we was definitely anticipating since 2017 when he dropped his last album, Damn. And it was a pretty good album, if I do say so myself. So as far as 2022 so far, the guy that I think so far has put out the best album of 2022 has been Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. That's just me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So what say you, MC? What say you? Take your time, brother. Take your time.
I ain't even been listening to no album though. Like nobody put out an album. Like the people I've been listening to been like putting out a song here, mixtape there, or you know,
Okay, so let's revise that a
underground,
little bit then.
underground artists.
So let's revise that a little bit then. Is there anybody or any artist in 2022 that's gotten your, you know, what I'm saying, your ear so far? One of these new artists this year?
Yeah, yeah. The new artists, Shoebox Baby,
Okay.
uh, NLE Chapo, NLE Chapo, whatever his name is. Who else? Who else? Oh boy. Uh, man, I gotta get a one white guy's props, man. What's the little white dude? Jack Harrow?
Jack Harlow,
Jack
really?
Harlow, man.
Wow,
He been putting in some work, dog. I don't know who that dude is. He just he putting
that,
in some work.
that's a surprising one.
And who else? Let me see. Who else? I only heard one Kendrick Lamar song though, off the new shit, but I liked it.
The one with the video.
Yeah, the one with the
Yep.
video.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know. Yep.
who else? Who else? It's somebody else that I'm feeling, man. I just can't think of them right now.
Okay.
Uh, but anyway, yeah. So them so far, man. That's what I'm feeling for 2022. It only been 2022 for a few months.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? You say that though. It has been, but it's 6. Half the year's already gone. That's what's wild. Half the year's
Uh,
already gone. You know what I'm
dang,
saying? So it's moving, man. It's moving. So there's music coming out every week. We definitely gonna be looking forward to it, man. So
oh yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Time fly, man.
all right, MC. So my next one, we got to get it to the shits a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Let me
Let's
pop
do
my beer. Let me pop my beer real quick.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
it, man.
Crack open some happiness real quick.
Your bill, man. Go ahead. Take me a shot to that. That cheers, brother, for 2022.
And let me go ahead and get my hold on. Let me go ahead and get my cup.
Oh, I got a souvenir, man, from that trip, man.
Let me go ahead and see. Ah, that's
I
what's
got
up. That's what's up.
a souvenir.
Yeah, man.
You
Cheers,
know.
brother. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
So,
Here we go, man. Woo. Ah, yes.
I'm tripping.
Ah,
Julio gonna hit something.
woo. All right. Now I'm more of a sipper than a shot taker, but you know what I'm saying? That's just me, you know what I mean? Old soul, they call me.
Man, you don't want to take a shot with Jack, boy. I'm telling you, I respect
No,
Jack.
I don't. I've done it before, man. Shots of whiskey, man.
Sure. Hey,
Every time,
man,
every time I go to the beer, every time I go to the bar out here, man, it's Fireball, 2 shots, $2 shots of Fireball, and a
oh,
fucking $2 Angry Orchard, or $2 like a Corona or something like that. That's usually the, you know what I'm saying, the drink of choice over there, man. It's
hey,
country
hey,
boys in
man.
the suburbs.
And like I always say, a lot of people, man, they you need man.
No, but talk about it. If you want to
a
talk
lot,
about it, you can talk about it. I was gonna move on to something.
all
If you
right.
want to talk about it,
Hey, man, a lot of people run to the internet for anything nowadays, man.
talk about it, man. Talk about it.
What I'm trying to say is, for not you personally, just say, for instance, a guy asks his girl, where you finna go? Why? I'm finna go with my girls. She won't tell him. But if you go look on social media, she done put a big old paragraph about what they finna do.
Mm.
So a stranger can know what your girl finna do, but you can't. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? People crazy in 2022, man. It's like internet control everything. It seems like everything, games, sports, memes, Twitter, Google Play Store, uh, Apple, whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? Internet, man. Everything is internet, man. All the hardcore gangsters is turning to Twitter fingers, man.
Mm.
You did what I'm saying? You got guys like Whack 100 on the internet yelling and hollering. Man, come on, man. These guys, I thought, not saying they just got to be an animal and go out and do stuff, but come on, man. It's every day. It's a different episode. These guys now on the internet.
Mm.
I
And then
ain't.
we and it seems like it really does seem like, you know, nowadays we're seeing a lot on the internet, but very little do we see the ramifications of what those internet things come about. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah,
every 100 beef videos, there's only 1 or 2 pull-ups or something like that.
right. That's another thing. I'm glad you mentioned Pullup. The new Pullup is popping up on the screen like me and you right now. This is called pulling up to a grown man now. I pulled up on him. He ain't want no smoke. You pull up on a screen now. Split screen is pulling up now.
I can't. I'm sorry, man. That's the crazy thing about it, dog. Because you know what I'm saying. And I keep bringing up my age, but I'm sorry to say it because I feel like at 30, I am the bridge between 2 generations that are just completely different from each other, and that is a sad reality from what you're saying. You've been on here longer than I have. You've seen a lot of shit. You done been through your wars. You got your battle scars from here.
Hey,
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I trust you. I believe what you're saying. It's just for somebody like me, it's just fuck, it can be disheartening. You know what I mean?
yes, sir.
Just
I've been through a lot, but I don't try to use that stuff to advantage on YouTube because everybody go through stuff nowadays, man.
right.
You did. I went through so much gangster stuff that when I finally seen some lame shit, I was amazed by it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You did. I ain't think I'd be hanging out at junkyards and uh what sparked the flame, Jordan, is I seen the kid 14, 15 helping their dad do brakes and all that stuff. They knew what size sockets to get. They doing this stuff, man. And I see grown men struggling, talking about, man, putting an ad out on Facebook. Anybody can come do my brakes. I'm in this city. Like, dude, why you can't do it? Little kids 12 to 15 doing that stuff, man. Easy. So living that gangster life ain't always what it caked up to be, man. You dig me?
Amen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's turned this life around, man. I definitely take your advice on that, man, and salute to you, man. And you, like I said, you were inspiration to a young man like me. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make it out here in this in this cold, lonely world. You know what I'm saying? So
It is cold, man.
cold one. I'm learning that the
It's
hard way,
cold.
dog. You know
Right.
what I'm
It's
saying?
cold, man.
My world was flipped upside down at the, you know what I'm saying, snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, I had to learn on the job. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
With that being said, man, let's talk about this next thing, man, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Thank you very much, each and every one of y'all, for tuning in to the latest edition of Random Thoughts. The last 2 episodes, episode 54 and episode 55, has been the most successful episodes of Random Thoughts Podcast history. Thank you.
More for that.
Over 800 views on episode 54. Over 300 views on episode 55. And I have nobody to thank y'all.
Ooh.
But if you noticed on my last episode, I did not want to talk about a specific incident. I didn't want to touch on whether it was on the panel or whether it was in the chat. And I want to thank y'all for being respectful of that. Not just to those who was on the panel, but also those who was in the chat. Y'all was very respectful to me in not touching on that subject. And I appreciate it. But now is the time.
Ooh.
Now is the time, because as y'all can tell, this isn't live. This is recorded. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on YouTube time right now. But we gonna be honest here, because I cannot move forward with Random Thought Podcast without you guys getting my opinion on what has been happening in this fucking country.
Talk about it.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this. America is a beautiful country. Everybody from around the world has this idea of America. Whether it's good or it's bad, they still have an idea of America. But these most recent shootings that's been happening in this country is not only sad because it lets me know the political culture in this country, but it's also sad that there is hypocrisy everywhere. And I understand as human beings, there are times when we are going to be hypocrites. I don't like liars. Have I lied so I wouldn't get in trouble with the police? Hell yeah, I have. Oh shit, oh shit. So I understand that there are moments where, although it may not be correct, you got to do what you got to do at the end of the day.
Thanks.
I say all that to say this. I don't care how much you love guns, or you love weaponry, or you love hunting, or you love... I don't care about that. The hypocrisy is that the majority of you who love guns, who collect guns, who shoot... YouTube hate that word, but who let go of guns, who also have children. And one of the biggest reasons for you having this gun, from what you say, is because you have children and you have to protect them.
Yes.
Well, now 19 children has been murdered. 19, and 2 teachers, and one of the husbands suffered a heart attack a couple days afterwards because of all the grief he suffered. It's time to stop being hypocrites when it comes to this gun shit. America loves guns. We collect them. We shoot them for hobby and for fun. I get it. But these frenetic... I'm sorry to say it, but there are people in this country that does not deserve to have a firearm. And if you can't get a pack of cigarettes until you're 21, you can't go to the bar and buy a shot until you're 21, then why was a kid so-called broke able to get thousands of dollars worth of weaponry in a store? It doesn't make sense. And I'm not going to come up here with some conspiracy theory, and I'm not going to come up here and say, oh, I think this, or I think that. No. We still don't know what the fuck happened with that shooting. And I haven't even gotten started in talking about the grocery store shooting.
Oh, man.
Where the man had a manifesto talking about the great replacement theory. And in the store, he pointed his weapon at the white guy and said, "Stop." It said sorry, and moved on to the next black person. It's time. It's time. You see, I'm in this house. I got to protect myself. I have what I have to protect myself. But there are certain weaponry that I'm sorry, it's made to not just protect yourself, it's made to annihilate. And adults, working adults, responsible adults, got it together adults, if need be, can have this. These little kids, nah. 18, you a kid. I know, I was there once. I was 18. I thought I was big dick walking around and shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Nah, nigga, you a kid. These kids shouldn't be having these guns. There should be background checks. Hell, even again, background checks, seeing if you got mental health issues, if you got some kind of listen, something has to be done.
Well, how you think they getting him? He ain't bought it out the stove.
He did. But
he bought it out the stove.
The bigger question is, how did he get the money?
Damn.
That's the bigger question that I don't even want to touch on right now tonight. But how did he get the money?
What about the body armor?
Again, how did he get the money? I can understand if it was on some bullshit, rusty pawn shop shit. Nah, these were brand new, thousands of dollars worth of guns this dude had. And they say he was broke and sad because, you know, the kids in school was bullying him because he looked poor and he smelled bad. Nah.
He probably was musty than motherfucker. Motherfucker be musty, man.
Yeah, but
hey, I hate to see a cool dude.
Right about that.
Cool dude get up on him, be like, "Hey, what up, player? Yeah. You boy,
right
you
about that.
You smell that funk bomb, you be like,
oh shit!
Come on, man, you telling me you too cool to hit that shot? What be wrong with people? How could you come out like that, dog?
But you know, but you know what, again, and this is why I always say, and I don't mean to brag about it, but I always say I'm the last of a generation because I'm the last of a dying breed, because there was a time where, yeah, somebody, you know what I'm saying, nobody made fun of me smelling bad or anything like that, but you know what, I was always the fat kid in class. You already know, I was easy pickings for niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things where we wasn't driven to this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. MC, you know what I'm saying, I spoke very, you know what I'm saying, passionately, you know what I'm saying, but I never got your intake or your put onto this, man. Do you have anything to say regarding the recent tragedies that's happened? You can speak as freely as you want tonight, dog. You can tell I'm fired up. I need a seatbelt over here.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Recent tragedies. Hey man, did this here, right? Recent tragedies, man. I don't like it. I ain't even want to talk about it, but yeah, since you want to talk about it, man,
we can be done with it after this.
I ain't want to talk about it just because the way they swept it under the rug at the when he killed the 10 people at the grocery store. And he killed 10 senior citizens. Why not go kill some young thugs, man, or some, you know, some little hoodlums or something? You go kill 10 senior citizens? Like you said, when he seen the white guy, he said, "Oh, sorry." And how they get that moment on tape to play that? What's going on in the world to where everything happened now is being edited in a special sequence like y'all planned it?
He had a GoPro. He was recording himself like he was playing a fucking video game.
See what I'm saying? This stuff is getting ridiculous, dog. So he went to jail without a scratch. They treated him like a king. Probably took him out to eat first, gave him water, signed autographs, everything. The game's cold, but it's fair, man. Who was us to complain about some stuff like that? You did? But they swept it under the rug, bro. That's why I don't want to talk about it. They swept it under the rug for a reason. And then that other stuff happened in Texas. You know what I'm saying? that took all the light off the situation in the grocery store. Them people who protesting about that getting treated like they doing a crime for protesting and standing up for it, man. So
I want to expound upon that because I feel like I'll look past the supporters for a second, right?
yeah,
I'm gonna look at all the people who saw that tragedy and thought to themselves, "Man, that's wrong that those people were old." Let's be honest. Of the people, how many of those people got a black aunt, a black grandmother? Yeah, they might got a black friend that's a black grandmother, but how many people who have a black grandmother in their family, a black aunt in their family? So even those people, and I'm not even gonna call them out fully. I'm just gonna say the people who saw black people murdered in a grocery store and said, "That's terrible." Next thing.
right.
Every single person in this country, no matter what your ethnic background is, no matter what your color is, no matter what your race is, everybody can feel children being murdered.
Man.
It appeals to every demographic, race. I don't have children, and I hope you feel the passion that I have. God bless me if I had children.
What happened to him?
Excuse me?
What happened to him?
Oh, they got him an hour after he first got into the school. They got him an hour after they got into the school because the police officers was sitting in the hallway, not going in.
Did they kill him?
Not the police officers, but the border patrol ended up going in because the border patrol figured, what the hell are these cops doing? They're supposed to be going in there. This is not a hostage situation. He's killing kids. Go in there and shoot till he's gone. Cops didn't do that. The border patrol did and ended up getting him. Now MC, we just opened up a new can of worms. Now we just opened up a new can of worms. Because if you love the American police officer and you support them, because everybody knows a cop. Everybody knows a cop in some way, shape, form outside of them just riding around in their car. Right. But when you saw the shootings and you saw the people being killed, the unarmed black men and women being killed, you said, that's the American police officer. We trust them. They're the good guys. We need them. Don't defund them. If you defund them, how are they going to help us when you need them?
Right.
We've been calling them cowards for decades. The Black Panthers have been calling them cowards for decades. The movement of BLM has been calling them cowards for decades. Or years or whatever. Notice I said the movement, fuck the organization, by the way. But people have been calling cops for cowards by the decades. And I hope you see it now. I hope you see the crown example of cowardice and pussies that we call our law enforcement. Because 19 officers waited in that hallway while he was barricaded with children who were already bleeding out. And then some of the officers go in and save their own kids. And don't go back in there and save others. You want to know who are the real heroes? The firefighters who went into 9/11, into those buildings. Man. Knowing at any moment those buildings can collapse right on them. But they still went up and tried to get as many people as they could. These pussy-ass officers didn't do nothing. It took Border Patrol to go in there and eliminate the threat. An hour.
Hey, man, they be known for a traffic ticket. If it was somebody in traffic, they would have been on them. But if you go do that, they ain't nowhere to be found, man.
It's a fucking shame, dog. And they're pussies. I'm not hearing it enough. I'm not hearing the word coward enough.
Man.
I'm not hearing it. All I'm hearing is it was a miscommunication. It was a sad miscommunication. No, it was cowardice. That's what it was. Sadly, when he got into that building, sadly, somebody was gonna get hurt. Sadly, that was just the reality of the moment. But there were so many kids who could have been saved that wasn't because of the cowardice of the police department in that county.
Man.
One of the saddest days of American police officers' history. It was one of the saddest days in the history of the police departments in this country. Cowards. What the fuck do you have a badge for? Why are you taking our money if you're scared to save our children? But you'll go in there and save your own. You'll go in there and save your own, though.
Yep. Hey.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, my friend.
Hey, it's all good, man. Let it out, man.
This is the passion that I wanted to have on the show, but you know what I'm saying? I would have brought down the show even more.
Right.
And that wasn't you know what I'm saying? That wasn't the time for it, but we got to call it for what it is. And I've been calling them it for years now. And I feel like this is a prime example of it. There's no better example of it than what happened. God bless the souls of those children. God bless the souls of those teachers. God help the families hurting right now.
Every time something happened, if it ain't the black guy, if the shooter would have been black, in both situations, something would have been done about it rapidly. It seemed like when the shooter ain't black, they take their time, man.
An hour, MC. An hour from the time he went in the building to the time he was eliminated. An hour.
When they called the police, they asked him what race is he, and they said, "Oh, he's white." All right, we'll get someone over. That's what happened. That dude would have said he's black.
Here's the sick thing about it too. The prick killed his grandmother. He killed his grandmother, and cops was called to that scene and noticed that he fled. So automatically the school should have been locked down.
Hold up, man. Hold up.
Let's talk about it.
You telling me he killed his grandmama, then went to the school?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, he did. And that's the crazy thing about it, because the school should have been locked down anytime there was a shooting. I forgot specifically within what area of the school, but I know if it is near a school enough, the school is supposed to be locked down. Locked down, cop songs call around the school to save the children.
Yeah, man.
And it was not done in this case. He walked right in.
That's some dirty, dirty, dirty stuff.
So
well,
we can switch gears, man. Just
let it out though, man. Let it out now, man, or forever hold your peace, brother.
He's dead, MC. He's dead. So there's no trial. There's no, you know what I'm saying? He's dead. He's gone.
Right. He ain't got to suffer. He ain't got to sit in that cell all day.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it happened, and I'm sorry, but I'm a person where what's the plan? What's next? What can we do to avoid a next incident? I'm always thinking like that, especially when a mistake has been made. So that's my thing. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I got it out now. Oh, man.
Yeah. It's all good. What you think about the NBA?
I'll let you go, man. I spoke for about 20 minutes, man. I'm gonna let you go first, man. What's on your mind about the NBA? Talk to me.
Man, since Brooklyn got swept, I think Golden State gonna get swept.
I'm
I
not.
was
I'm
going.
gonna
I
let you
was,
go. Go right ahead, brother. Talk to me.
I was going for Golden State. I turned it off in the fourth quarter because they was winning, and then I got a call from somebody named Jordanlive that told me they losing by 15 points, and I was hoping it was a prank. It wasn't no prank. They lost, and I said if they lose one game at home, they gonna lose the whole series. They lose the first game by 15 points. With Jason Tatum wasn't even hot. Man, Jason Tatum, once he heat up, they win in the next game by 20 something. Easily. Then when they go to Boston, they winning both of them back to back. That little crazy dude, Marcus Smart, he gonna be celebrating like never before, man. Running through, he the type of nigga gonna run through the whole stadium, hugging people and doing shit, jumping around. He one of them. So what I'm trying to say is Boston finna sweep Golden State, bro.
Now, MC, the fact that you decided to, you know what I mean, at least acknowledge somewhat that this Boston team is something special, that's enough for me. That's enough for me to go, okay, all right. Because this Boston defense, man, is one of the best defense the NBA has had in some time. But I'm not gonna lie, MC. I am not gonna disrespect Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Steve Kerr, and the Warriors, man. I cannot see them getting swept. I can't
I'm
do
not
it.
that ain't disrespect.
But to
Nigga,
say they're gonna
Brooklyn
get
got
swept
swept.
in four,
Brooklyn got
I don't
swept.
know. See,
Brooklyn got swept.
they did.
By
They
them.
did.
By who?
They got swept by Boston. Boston did their
Hey,
thing. Boston's the real fucking deal. Yes, but
Milwaukee Bucks got beat.
I got you. It's just the Warriors shooting, man.
And
With
no. The world's
the
supposed to
Steph
be
Curry
played
with
by
the
people.
shots,
The
Klay
world is
Thompson,
supposed to.
Jordan
Okay,
Poole.
man, you can say them names 30 times. They lost at home, bro.
It
Badly.
happens, MC. It's
No, it don't
basketball.
happen to them,
You get
man.
hot, you get cold.
Nah.
It
This
happens.
it happened in the first round, the second round, not in the finals, dog. You ain't got time for that. You ain't never supposed to lost at home.
MC, you get 7 games. You got to win 4. You know what I'm saying?
You don't lose at home though when you at the stature of them. You
It
don't lose at
happens.
home. Nah, man.
I'm just saying, MC. I'm just saying it happens. And for
It do happen, but you don't do that.
Klay Thompson. Here's the thing: Klay Thompson didn't have the best game. Jordan Poole really didn't have the best game. Again, those clamps going on. Klay Thompson is not the same defensive player he used to be. Of course, because of his injuries, he's just really focused on a shot, and that's all good. I think the Warriors get game 2. I really do think Warriors
never gonna have a good game no more.
Who?
They gonna have a bad 4 game.
You think so? I got Warriors winning game 2. I got them. I think, and
You had them winning game 1.
I did have Boston winning game 1. I think
you had the Warriors winning game
1. I don't remember that.
Watching the game, I'm saying.
Oh no, because they was up by 15. So I was just like, oh man, I think this game is over. And I ain't gonna lie, that spectacular 15 points came up.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
When they came back, it's like, okay, I got Boston in 7. I got Boston in 7.
Nah, I got Boston in 4.
But you had the Warriors winning.
I had the Warriors in 6. I got Boston in 4. They seen something that nobody else ain't seen. They seen the weakness in Klay Thompson as a goofy ass nigga, dog. That nigga don't know how to play. He can shoot. If he open, he ain't know, man, the way he throw the ball at the rim and just run, he don't care if it go in or not. He one of them. Yeah, goofy dog. Just know how to shoot, man. And got good hair. Nigga, that
I,
don't mean nothing, man.
I completely disagree with MC, by the way. This is his thoughts right now. Why he gotta have a good hair for MC?
Man,
Damn.
Curry can shoot, but not when he needed. He missing too much when he needed. Draymond Green fast. He get the rebound. He pushing the ball down there. But man, come on, dog. Let's be for real here, man. Them guys ain't ready, man. What you gonna
Man.
do? Curry gonna shoot. Only thing they got, only hope they got is Wiggins.
It's gonna be a good series, man. Like I really have this series. I think this series is really. I will be shocked if they get it in 4. I really think this game is going to 7 games, man, because I just can't count the Warriors out as much as I just be like, man, nah, the Warriors.
Man, they weren't even supposed to make the playoffs this year.
No, what you mean? It
was everybody counted them out. They didn't think they was going to the playoffs. Who thought they was going to the playoffs?
People had their hopes. They knew Draymond was coming back. They knew Steph was healthy. They knew Clay was coming back. They missing that kid. They're missing that. I forgot his name. James Wiseman. They're missing James Wiseman. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Man, they got Wiggins though.
Right, they do got Wiggins. Jordan Poole is starting to, you know what I'm saying, really step up. So they got some depth right now, man. And yeah, I really think they got blitzkrieged in the first game.
They won game 1.
Blitz. And they were looking tired. I don't know if you ever noticed that if you was watching the game. They were looking tired as well. You know what I'm saying?
More time off than Boston.
They did. You're right.
And they lost.
You're right.
And ain't no excuses, man. They just can't beat Boston. If you lost at home by 15, you'll never win another game.
Ah, man. I disagree. I got Boston at 7, man. Some people saying Boston is 6, man. Them Warriors, because they shut me up one year, man. I thought I had Cleveland beating them. They shut me up. I said I'd never go against them again.
When Cleveland won that 3 in a row, I betted that Cleveland won big money. When Cleveland won that shit.
Oh man, I'm sure you did, because nobody would have expected that.
Yeah,
Nobody.
I do bet like that. That's why right now I bet you $100 that they sweep them.
You bet me $100. I want everybody to be clear that I had originally Boston winning the series, but you're now wanting to. You now want to bet $100 that Boston will sweep the Warriors.
That they gonna sweep the Warriors. Not they will. They gonna do it. They can't win another game. The Warriors is so they stuck. They panicking. They in a no lose situation. You can't come in the finals playing catch up, dog.
I talked to you behind the scenes about that bet. I don't want to make the bet on camera, man. I just don't, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Man.
When they play again tomorrow?
Sunday. And I will have a drink in my hand watching it.
We'll talk about it Sunday.
Yes, we will.
Before the game starts.
Yep. You know it.
I'm sticking to my word, man. Word is done, man. I ain't giving them a game. They knocked the hope out of them with that. That whooping they gave them took the confidence right out of them, though.
We'll see, man. Golden State got that championship material, man. 3 championships, man. So we'll see, man.